Hello there, family. I am your Uncle Opie. I am a Mormon. I am on probation, and I am addicted to Robitussin. I love y'all for real. With me, as always, is my brother GrayZack. Hello. Say hello, Zach.
What's up? I'm GrayZack. I'm black. Some people call me GrayZack. That's really all I got to say.
And with us this week, and hopefully forever from now on, is Prince Derez. Everybody say hello.
Yo, what's going on? It's Prince Derez, you know what I'm saying? It's significant, magnificent, giving it to you good, bad, you know what I mean, or indifferent. Hey man, I got Prince IV Derez on all platforms. You can check out the last 3 tapes I've done, and man, enjoy it.
And with that, Prince Derez is actually our Artist of the Week. So right now on the live video, you're not going to be able to hear it, but those of you viewing at home later, you can click on the audio in the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Unless you're on TikTok, then it's in the bottom right-hand side of your screen, and it will lead you to our friend Prince Derez here and his whatever track he chooses. But
whatever track that is.
So let's do this. Happy New Year's, everyone. I'm sorry we didn't have an actual episode on New Year's, even though it was Sunday. We film every Sunday. It was Sunday, and we do film every Sunday. And I'm sorry that wasn't a thing that we could do, but it was because we had other things going on. All of us. I had my drunk mother over for New Year's.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then,
oh no.
But I am excited. I just got some really great news back about an acting gig that I had been praying on, so that's good. I can't really tell you guys a lot right now, but I will when I can. So
well, why can't you tell us about what you're acting on?
I should probably explain this to you guys. A lot of people might not know this. So when you sign up, well, when you actually get cast, okay? Well, even before that, even when you're auditioning, sometimes they have you sign what's called an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. And then there's contracts locally where, like, if you even post about it on your social media, like, they can fine you financially. They can, like, literally take your money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how it is, yeah.
Like, and then even I was on, well, I can talk about Fallout now because it's coming out. When I was on Fallout, people...
So, did Fallout get canceled? Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Did it get canceled or no?
No, it's on. It's coming. It's coming. I got
What season is this?
No, it's brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new. It's a TV show from Fallout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fallout video game.
So listen, you filmed it about almost a year ago now?
Yeah, like 2 years ago almost.
Yeah.
Like 2 summers ago. We were down in Wendover, Nevada. It was awesome, dude. It was cool because in Wendover, that's where they actually made like the A-bomb originally.
Yeah.
And so being there to film like, you know, futuristic war was freaking dope, dude. And so like, but anyway, so on that set, like when we were filming, everybody had to sign new contract every single day. They gave us stickers to put over our phones so we wouldn't take like photos of anything.
You had to put a sticker over your camera?
Yeah, over the camera lens on the phone.
What?
Yeah, and then
That's crazy.
seriously. And so while we were filming one day, like they stopped production. They're like, everybody stop, and they pulled the guy out, and they're like, you're done, man. You gotta go, because they caught him posting pictures on Facebook of like, you know, the set and everything. It was crazy, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah. What did you do for New Year's, Zach?
That's crazy.
I just hung out with my girlfriend and
Shout out Taylor.
We just I think we just drank and relaxed at her house, and that was my New Year's. It was actually a pretty relaxed New Year's. Usually I go out on 25th Street, say hi to everybody, and I usually bust into like one of the bars and be like, "Happy New Year's, all you degenerates, you motherfuckers!" Like I get all fucking wild. I get crazy drunk on New Year's, but this year I did not do that. Thank God I didn't.
Turning over a new leaf.
What did you do?
What did you do for New Year's?
Hey, I had a chill New Year's, man. You know, I kind of relaxed this year. I was in Vegas like the week before, so I went there Wednesday. Got out, left Friday.
Hell yeah.
So I was already, you know.
Already spanked.
I was spanked.
Partying.
I was spanked. I'm like, I'm cool, man.
I left all that in Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I was just chilling, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, then I got sick the next day, so it was like,
gotta live that up. Yeah, take some Thermaflu.
It's been a beautiful 24 so far.
Hell yeah, man. 2024 year. Isn't that Kobe? 24?
Yes.
Jordan was 23. I'm not a big sports dude.
Yeah,
so
the
probably,
black
No, that's all Gino.
I should probably never mention sports if I don't. Oh yeah, Kobe.
I'm like that
no.
sports ball game. That's me.
Yeah, that's definitely Kobe.
Yeah,
For sure. You're right.
Me and Nevada and I have a very deep relationship. I got hit in Reno, Nevada. That's why I say that. I always say I'm half the man I used to be. I left the better half of myself in Reno. I got hit by a car and I had surgery on my area.
What do you mean you had surgery on your area?
Picture
Which area? I'm not picturing it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Which one? Your culo or
My no-no square.
This is my no square. You cannot touch me there.
I
Is
got
that how it goes?
Yeah.
Write this down.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
So what?
Yeah, you got hit in your area.
Yeah. Okay. So check it out. I used to sell magazines door to door, city to city, state to state, door to door salesman. So we stopped in Nevada and we were in Reno, Nevada, and I was selling magazines and I was just like, it was hot outside and it was just a bad day already. And so I'm waiting to get picked up because they would drop us off in shifts, 2-hour shifts, go to another neighborhood, knock more doors. Anyway, I'm waiting to get picked up and I see across the street Popeye's Chicken. And I'm from Utah, and at that point we did not have Popeye's Chicken in Utah. And I was like, I gotta try this, right? And so without even just being stupid, without even looking across the street, I just ran. And I got hit. I got hit by a car, a BMW 745 Li, a white one.
Not the 7 Series.
Yeah. It was
Not the 7 Series.
I swear to God.
Oh, man.
And it was an old lady, okay? So, like, for real, like, I get hit by the car, and I'm like, I'm imagining I'm flying through the air, but probably I just rolled over the hood, you know what I mean? And so I look in the windshield, and it's an old lady. I hit the ground, boom, I'm laying in the gutter, she just drives away.
Oh no.
I was like thinking she's gonna come back, nothing. I laid there for like an hour until like some hippie like dudes like pulled over in a van and like pulled me off of the road onto the sidewalk. And I was like, oh, thanks guys, I need to go to a hospital. They were like, well, good luck, and just left me there. And they also drove away. And so anyway, I go to try and get up. I can't get up. I can't walk. Finally, the dude who's supposed Finally, so the dude who's supposed to pick me up comes and picks me up, and he puts me in the van, takes me to the hospital. I got surgery on my groin.
What the fuck?
Because I like ripped the muscle between my leg and my groin. And so I used to lie to people as a joke and tell them I lost a testy in the surgery.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So what do we got? Oh yeah. So before we get any further, we are filming in the atrium of beautiful Stella's on 25th Street here in historic Ogden, Utah. Shout out Chef Geraldine for allowing us to do this.
I'm not Chef Geraldine.
This is not Chef Geraldine, by the
I am
way.
not.
This is Chef Zach, the only 5-star restaurant in the whole town of Ogden, who is the chef here at Stella's. Thank you for having us, Zach.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Down the road.
I don't feel like a 5-star chef, though. I feel like I just kind of put it together. Just, I don't know how to explain
He's a
it.
5-star.
No, he's a 5-star
He's
chef.
very modest.
I've had the food.
But it's not
it's
like
good.
So you cook so long, right? And you start to like devalue the stuff that you make. I don't even know how to explain that. Like I sell a T-bone for $35, but to me, I'm like just slapping it on the grill, salt and pepper in it, and giving
You're
you
like,
a
it's just
size
a
of
steak,
it. It's
dude.
just a steak, and why would you get a steak here? Don't get a steak. Don't get a steak here.
Listen.
I'm serious. I'm actually serious. Please get our other stuff, specials, everything else. It's probably a good idea that you get one of our specials like Osobuco. We have oh my gosh.
Which I love.
Osobuco's delicious.
Oh, Osobuco's great. Another one of our specials that we just recently had is a pork involtini. I cannot think of what it was, but just those things are great because we put our time and love into those things. No one puts time and love into a steak. You just throw it on the grill and it's good. It's a fucking steak. What do you want? What do you actually want? There's a nice steak place in Salt Lake. What is that place called? There's
Christopher's.
Christopher's and
Lamb's
there's
Chris.
yeah.
Chris,
But
yeah.
you really think about how much that is for them to do. Really think about like what they actually do. They just grill the shit. Okay, cool. So seasoning, everything else. If we're talking about dry aging a steak or like aging that shit in butter, like that's a whole different level of steak.
Okay.
But I don't think they do that out here. I'm pretty sure that's just
I
they
say
gather
this.
cuts of meat and they just fucking grill it. I swear to God.
But it's that Parmesan on top of the steak just gives it a different.
Oh yeah, no, straight up.
Yeah.
I'm a blue cheese on top of steak type of guy. Straight up.
You ever had sour cream?
I've done
steak?
sour
Ah,
cream and
oh my God,
I've done
I'm like,
sour
what?
cream,
Yeah.
sour cream and motherfucking brie cheese. You do brie cheese, melt the shit on top, scorch it, a little bit of sour cream or cream fresh, however you fucking feel.
Crème fraîche.
Cream fresh,
Okay.
and that's just how it is, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I digress. We can move on because I can talk about chef stuff for fucking days, and I hate it. I fucking hate.
So
being
with
chef.
that, what I was gonna say, I've been thinking a lot about why Zach doesn't think he's a 5-star chef or doesn't feel that way anyway. It's like this, okay, you ever known like an artist, okay, artists, this is a curse of like a true artist is what I was reading. Andy Warhol said this, I have no idea, I'm just fucking So this was said by someone smarter than me, and it was the reason why artists always doubt themselves is because when they make whatever they're making, they don't, so for the human brain to conceive it as something good, like you could not make it yourself. So an artist will keep going and they want it to look like somebody else did it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So constantly, as long as you see it and you know that you made it, you're like, I'm not that great. I couldn't have done that good. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I'm telling you, come here and order the steak. I don't give a fuck what Zach says.
Pay the 35, man up. All right, pay
Don't
the
listen.
35.
Okay, fine. It is good.
It will be that much better because there is no other steakhouse in Ogden, and it is made by.
But it's not a steakhouse.
One and only.
It's not a steakhouse.
A real 5-star chef.
Exactly.
And it's not a steakhouse.
It's Italian.
It's
It's Italian
restaurant.
fine dining.
It's Italian
It's fine dining.
I will say this. This is the only place you can get risotto on the street. So you got Stella's, you got La Ferrovi, which is across the street, which has new owners.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
I mean,
They
they're
put their
cool.
sauce in bottles, from what I understand.
Bottled sauce.
I should not speak on. I should not say these things. However,
We gotta edit that part.
no, we're not gonna edit that out. Screw that. And then we got one more, Rivali's, and I love Chef Ro.
Dude,
However-
Rivali's is good actually.
However, he disappointed me with his scampi the last time I had it because the scallops went from the gigantic
Big sea scale.
B6 scallops.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I said biscuit scallops. but
I thought you said
but
B6.
it's a B6.
Sunk the battleship.
It's their large scallops, but they have the tiny ones now. But usually the bigger ones, they have to have people dive for the bigger ones. It's like actual divers that go and
Deep sea
pick those up.
scallops,
Yeah,
yeah.
deep sea scallops. And I love that because they actually spent the money on it, and I would pay for it to get the scallops, the scampi. It was shrimp scampi. It was spicy, creamy, lemony. It was delicious. Like you have no idea.
Yeah.
But then Chef Ro decided to change his menu up, and he got a food truck, and I don't know what happened from there on. One of my friends used to work there, and it was just done after that. I don't know what happened. But I don't know, I think I've done this too long, where like I don't have the same value in the food that I produce.
I have eaten.
And even my music is the same way. Like I don't feel the same value in it either.
Well, that's, dude, I've eaten everywhere you have ever cooked since the day that I met
sushi,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
and
yeah.
like, dude, it's amazing. Like, I swear to God, and Ogden is this place where everyone is like either a waiter, a bartender, or a chef. You get what I'm saying? Which is really.
Or you're working in a factory.
Or you work at Amazon.com. Anyway, but
For
the
Sanius
food
or,
is fucking amazing, bro, and that's what I've been telling you all the time. Like, you need to do more on that. Anyhow.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
And with that,
It's needed, man.
Exactly.
We need good food. Seriously.
Exactly.
Sure.
So, anyway, we'll get there.
Okay,
So, with that, our sponsor for the week this week is CosmicHorrorShow.com, and shout out Angela Barrick. We'll throw that up on the screen. You guys should check her out. It's how do you say this? It's tailored, customized apparel that she makes. She makes clothing, t-shirts, charms. You get what I'm saying. I don't know. Merchandise. Jesus Christ.
You said Cosmic Horror?
CosmicHorrorShow.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll throw it
I
up.
think I've seen some of her ads.
Yeah, she's amazing, dude.
On Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And some of that shit is really cool.
Yeah. She's really big with the underground rappers here in Utah.
Yeah.
If you need merchandise, go through her. She's got the best prices, best quality. It's not just like screen printed shirts that you can go and get at Gen X. It's actually well stitched, well put together, well tailored. Quality stuff. Exactly. Next, CosmicHorrorShow.com. Shout out Angela Barrick, our sponsor of the week. You guys may not know this, but we're trying to sponsor everyone that we can in Utah, everyone that we can in Ogden, everyone that we can on 25th Street, and we're doing it slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely, indeed. Yeah.
Surely.
Exactly. And with that, let's get into this show. All right. Prince Derez, let's get it, man.
What's up,
You
man?
know him, you're not even on him.
Oh, man, I can't see that yet.
Okay.
All right. So, let's get this cracking. Where are you from originally?
I'm from east side of Atlanta, Georgia, man. I'm from Decatur area, Lithonia Stone Mountain, if you will.
Hell yeah.
Went to high school in Stockbridge, you know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Graduated, played ball, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine. I've been rapping since I was 11, 12 though. So, and I'm a musician, man. I'm an amazing motherfucking artist, great lyricist, you dig what I'm saying? And yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got 3 projects out on all platforms. Product of the Cab was my debut, you know what I'm saying, as far as all platforms are concerned. And I got my last tape that I just put out, Iron Fist, so go check it out. You know what I mean? ASAP, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Iron Fist is the one that I've been seeing everywhere, man. You've been doing some really good promo on that one, for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. I see it all over Instagram, everywhere, bro.
I
Man, I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Appreciate that. For sure.
Fuck yeah. What about...
This is also a thing for me too. So like I did look you up and like I was like wherever I could find your music, right? But like I didn't know that I knew this after he just said it. But I did see it already. But I did find you on SoundCloud.
Yes, sir.
And this is the thing. I have to find everybody on SoundCloud first.
Yes, sir.
I'm serious. Like it's my thing. Like if you've done anything in rap or music, whatever, like you're gonna have a SoundCloud or you're gonna have a maybe a Bandcamp or a
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation. Yeah, freaking A.
Used to be SoundClick. Remember that shit?
SoundClick. Yeah, straight up.
Rest in peace, SoundClick.
The 2 albums that I found, I can't pronounce the second one, but the first one is a double voice sword.
Double voice sword.
And one song that I actually really like is Woo Woo. And so I noticed you do that on a lot of your tracks. What is that about, man?
That's a good question.
So
That
like,
is a good
remember
question.
earlier I was going, ooh, and like I was thinking about that fucking one rapper lady. She's like, ooh, these haters on my back, gotta brush them off. You know what I'm talking about? Like she's an absolute blood, and like she like straight up fucks bitches.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I can't remember her name. Yeah, I can't think of her name. But that's what that reminded me of. So when you started that track off, I was like, it's not. But you're like woo woo. But that's what that shit reminded me of immediately. I was like, oh, like. But so you got double voice sword, and you got help me pronounce this one. Teremini.
Yeah.
So okay, tell me about double voice sword first, and then tell me about Teremini.
Okay, alright, cool. So the double voice sword, you know what I'm saying, that was after Teremini. Teremini was my first joint. The double voice sword on the SoundCloud was me doing my own thing outside of the Make Way Entertainment collective that I was a part of at the time. So
So it's like your first solo from them?
basically, you know what I'm
so
saying? I mean, it was kind of still, I'm still rocking with them, but I'm still like, I guess it's overwhelming to the top people that was involved in that. So it was just like kind of crumbling. So I was just doing my own thing, you know what I'm saying? And I named it the Double Voice Sword because I felt like I got 2 different voices, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of alluding to my Zodiac Gemini, you feel me? But I really, just felt like
you
I
Gemini?
had, yeah.
Oh shit.
No, he just said that for some reason, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, no, it's dangerous. Okay,
Oh, shit. I'm gonna run away.
Let's go now,
I'm running away
man.
right now.
Nah,
I'm an Aquarius. We don't mix. I'm just kidding.
nah, I fuck with y'all. Y'all good people, man. I fuck with Aquarius. But nah, seriously, as far as the double voice sword goes, that was just me exploring different avenues of, you know what I'm saying, what I consider my talent, you know what I'm saying, and how I express myself artistically. So, that was me singing, and that was me rapping. That's two voices, you know what I'm talking about? So that's the double voice sword. That's what that broke down into. And
You are a great singer, by the way.
No, absolutely, dude.
I was surprised.
Now you got a really. That's what I want to tell you. Is you got a really unique voice.
I was
I
surprised.
appreciate
For
it.
sure.
Man.
Yeah.
I spent the last 3 hours listening to those two albums, and then I looked at stuff on YouTube and everything else, and I was like, oh damn, like this is actually hitting. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my god, like this is crazy. It's really good.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, man! And if you guys
How does nobody know you?
Exactly.
They
that's what I'm
need
saying.
to know
if
you.
you guys don't know who he is, I swear to God, you got this. Like even when we're on stage, you got this presence, man. You know what the fuck you're doing. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. It's not like. What am I trying to say? Like I get up there, I gotta yell. I scream at people, bro. I say crazy shit. Like I try to keep.
Yes,
you know
he
what I'm
does.
saying?
Yes, he
But you
does.
have this commanding demeanor that's like people are just like, oh, that's the guy. You know what I mean?
No, you chill. You got a
It's
chill vibe, man.
Exactly. It's a
Hey,
natural flow to things. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I appreciate that, man. I just try to do me, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a while, and I went through my stage frights and my doubts and all that shit.
Yeah.
The Liquid Joe's performances, even back home in Atlanta, I was doing Apache Cafe,
Oh, that's dope.
different little open mics in the city on the east side. So I kind of got versed into it, and I kind of just had to be courageous and say, hey man, that's what I want to do. I love writing bars. I love putting cleverness in my bars, wittiness in my bars, and I just love rap. I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to do.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, of course,
You
I
got
got
some colorful freaking vernacular. Like
appreciate that.
Yeah.
like
Good choice of words.
No, as I was listening to it, so like
I fuck with
it reminded me of Rubber Band Banks almost. You remember that song?
Yeah.
So Rubber Band Banks, blah blah blah. But so like his verse goes
Oh,
on
like
to say,
Young Dro, tomorrow?
yeah,
Yeah,
It almost
I
reminded
fuck
me
with
of that, and like it's not the exact same style, like because that was early like 2000s.
I love Young Dro.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But he's
yeah.
colorful with his like lyrics, and I was like, damn, like this guy's got it. Like, I listened to so that's what I was going on about. So you got the Teremini, and that was the other first one that you posted.
Yeah,
So-
that's my first one. That's my
That's
baby.
your very, very first.
Baby right there.
And then I
Teremini.
did see a music video that you had on YouTube.
Which one is that?
That was, hold on, let me pull it up.
Sideways,
I have
yeah.
it pulled up right here. I'm not crazy. Hold up.
You are pretty crazy.
I am pretty crazy.
Anyway, so what I wanted to ask you, while
Yeah,
Zach is
actually,
looking
no, go
at
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
real quick, what differences did you notice immediately between the music scene in Utah and Atlanta?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Obviously, there's a lot more going on down there. It's right next to Nashville and all that other, Music City, USA, all that shit. You know what I mean? The South has always had kind of a bigger hold on hip hop than, like, let me lay it out like this. I feel like the West Coast, East Coast has always been kind of like more commercial and like glitzy and shit. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas in like the South, the rap and hip hop is just kind of, that's just like everyday life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Like it's more like everything real is
Great
coming out of
analogy.
the South, and everything fashionable is coming out of the East and West. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Does that make any
that's true.
sense?
Well, I mean,
Well-
East is harder, isn't it? East is rough. West, it gets easier, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it George Carlin put it that way?
Man, you're a smart man.
Like, he put it that way, right? I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has its perks. Everything got its pros and cons for one. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But as far as like the South, what you're saying is it's like more relatable. It's like some everyman shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, for the most part. But when it comes to like the South rap, as far as like the differences between here and Atlanta, it had more of like it was more unified.
Right.
And I think it had to be more unified because it was such a big ass city.
Yeah.
It's 8 million people in the metropolitan area.
Oh damn, dude. That's
So
like 10 times the size of
Damn.
fucking Salt Lake. Bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
For
So
sure.
it's like we have to like have some kind of units because it's going to be all kind of different little units of
Right.
collectives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I came out here, I just realized it was more because it's more isolated. It's like a melting pot in itself,
Sure.
and especially like people just coming from different sides of the country, they want to be the man.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a crabs in the bucket mentality almost in a sense.
absolutely.
You hit the nail on the fucking head, bro.
right,
Seriously.
right
yeah.
there with it.
Exactly.
It's fucked up, man. But I had to sit back and look at it like, man, what the fuck, bro? Because it's enough money for everybody. You don't even do what I do. I don't do what you do.
Exactly.
But I like you like me. Why the fuck can't we get some money together? Or if not, at least be supportive of what we got going on.
Right.
That is a
You know what
problem
I'm saying?
out here.
Right.
That's
Nobody promotes each other's talents because everybody thinks they're doing the exact same shit. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. No, I'm different.
Yeah.
I don't speak about drill. I don't talk about killing people. I've been in some situations.
Right.
I got my stories.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I got, other people's stories and shit like that. But I don't promote killing, just killing to be killing. I promote lyricism, I promote bars.
Absolutely. The
I
art
promote
and shit.
the art of hip hop. I consider myself an MC. You know
Fuck
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
No, you absolutely are.
Now I do other shit, you know what I'm saying, but I consider myself mostly an MC. That I love the art. Because if I was to bring up the influences, the average motherfucker ain't gonna be like, oh, I like Fonte and the Little Brother. And
Right. They're like, I don't even know who the hell that is. Yeah, exactly.
Nas of course people gonna say Nas because he's a mainstream artist, of course.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The AZs, the Big L's, and the Lloyd Bankses, and the
Lloyd Banks,
motherfucking
yeah.
J Hoods. And
No, you're not wrong at all.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
that's who inspires, dude. Like, the commercial shit gets to where it's so, like, there's a fucking template for it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's like everybody say you have to be saying these same things. You have to be doing the same shit. Like, when I was saying, like, the South is like everyday hip hop, it's like the working man is fucking, like, every day. You get what I'm saying? We treat this shit like a job. We go to work every day. These cats on the East Coast and the West Coast, when they get famous, it's like, oh, they think they're fucking Liberace or some goddamn shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole
Gotta be shining, gotta be doing the most. And it's like, I feel like if you treat it like a job where you know that, like, I may not get to the top every single fucking day, but I am making money and I am making fucking moves.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like,
What was that so I'm not gonna say names. I just want to speak on that because, like, some people say things about me and you specifically.
yeah,
And they're like, when is that dream ever gonna stop? Like, when are you gonna stop chasing that dream? And it's just like, no, like, this is a job right now.
Right.
Like, it's not like we are doing stuff to do it and have it be out there because we are the ones doing it. No one else is doing it out here, so what's the problem?
Exactly.
Like you said, when is enough enough? Like, you got so many roles, you are doing your acting jobs, everything else. You are rapping, putting stuff out there. When is enough to have someone be like, oh yes, you are a rapper. Oh yes, you are an actor. Oh yes, Zach, you are a producer. When is enough enough? When
I get you.
At
Yeah.
what point do you
That's
need
a
to
good
get
question,
that is the
man.
best
At
question.
what point do you need to get where they're like, when they actually see it, once you've actually gotten there, and they're like, oh, like, can I be a part of this shit?
You want to know what it is? Honestly, I think for real I get told this all the time. Like, you are way too fucking humble. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because 99% of everything I say is like degrading myself. I'm like, no, I swear to God, dude.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's little jokes and all this and that and the other, but I swear to God, because if we had the attitudes of people who like fell for shit immediately and then thought like, oh my God, I made it, and then would talk like that to other people, like, oh, I made it. This is what I did. So I wanted to point this out also. This goes right along with it. I have it written down actually. Have you guys ever noticed? It'll be something that you do every single day that's so damn normal to you, and then someone else will do it for the first time, and everyone's like, I can't believe you did that. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen you do. And you're like, bro, I do that shit 30 times a day.
So much.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think it's because we, like, when we actually get to a, like this, the first time you ever got on stage, right? You're like, this is it. This is fucking it. And then you do it, and you're like,
All the sweaty.
So-
Yeah, and then you're all spaghetti.
but then you're like, I can do this every day,
Small
and it wouldn't even
little
be an
tangent.
issue. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Small little tangent. My first time on stage ever. I gotten out of I went through a breakup, and I'm a producer. I was always a producer. Ran into Opie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
I'm at the Historic. I heard a black shirt show was going on at DNR. Seen it on Facebook, and I'm like, I need to go meet him because we were already commenting on each other's stuff or whatever was going on there.
I knew
But I
your
knew
mom.
his shows. Yeah, he knew my mom.
She's
He
cool,
met
good
my
people.
mom
No,
of
she's
all
way good
things.
people, dude.
But anyway, I'm like, I need to go to this show because I need to meet Opie Taylor. Like it was super huge to me, right? It was big in my brain.
Oh, stop.
And I'm serious, it was absolutely huge to me. And I fucking ran from the store to DNR. I was like, I left my 2 friends there. I had Felix and my friend Cody. My other friend Cody's another producer. And he's like, are you really serious about this? I was like, yeah, like I fucking want to see a hip hop show. Like I want to see a local show. Like I'm going. I run in there, I run into semi-automatic, and I'm like, you fucking stole my song. You fucking stole my song, Ching Chong. And he made a fucking...
No, not Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy stole my... I don't know how he got it.
It's been squashed.
It's been squashed.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fucking
I just don't know how he got it. I don't know.
I guess-
I don't know if it's because Savage took it or whatever the fuck. I really don't know. To this day, I don't know how he got the song.
Yeah.
But anyway, I get in there, I see Sammy, I'm like, you stole my song, I'll talk to you in a second. Run up to Opie, I'm like, yo, what's up? It's nice to meet you. I'm GrayZack, I'm a producer, blah, blah, blah. Like, what is your next thing? I want to hop on a show or whatever the fuck. And he's like, it's nice to meet you. I met your mom. And I go, I'm dumbfounded for a second. I'm like, okay, whatever, this is fucking weird.
I'm the Illuminati.
Like-
I know your fucking parents, dog.
Hold on.
But it was just some crazy shit. I don't even know why I went off on this tangent, but it's just like, my first time on stage.
Yes.
So, my first time on stage. So it was me and Gino, because Gino was my DJ at the time, and we did a show at DNR, and I had this long hair. I had long hair. I'm still skinny, but I was skinnier then.
That is true.
I was way fucking skinny.
You were really skinny.
And I'm wearing sunglasses, I got this fucking shit on, and I'm trying to do ching chong myself. And I'm staring at this minimal crowd of like maybe 1, 2, 3, or 4 people. And I'm like, I can't even do it. I can't even like do my own song. I just I hesitated, and I was just like, you know what? I'm a full send it, even though there's only like 4 people here.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and that's what you kind of got to do. I was just like, I don't care what people think. I came here to do this.
Exactly.
In my brain. That's what I thought. Like, once it kicked into my head, I was just like, it doesn't matter. I'm here to do a show.
Right.
Like, there was a cutoff point for me where it was like between me and whoever was watching. I had one person that was like,
Show must go.
like, yeah, awesome, but everyone else is just like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm like, I'm completely fine with that.
But that's what I mean. That
and that's where it starts.
And that fucking rush.
That's where it
exactly
starts.
where it starts.
And I felt it.
That's
I was
exactly
like,
where it starts.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, exactly. That thrill and that rush you have the first time on stage, and then you start doing it more and more, and you're like,
Yeah.
dude, this is just normal to me now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can do this
If
shit.
you're a stranger now, but maybe not later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. Why not gamble? Let me throw
I'm,
dice.
I'm fine gambling with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine gambling with it. I'm fine with my identity of everything. Like, I'm fine with it.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. That's where it starts.
I'm sorry to deviate. I
No, you're
forgot
good.
I forgot where we
Fucking
were
good.
at.
So Prince Derez.
Oh, did we add something to the terminal since we were speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was
When
my-
did you record that?
2016.
That's not too
October
long ago.
2016 is when I released it, so like a couple months before that.
Hell yeah.
Or maybe a month before that. But like, that was just kind of like a play. Like, don't get me wrong, that's my baby, because I made it, and I love me, and I love everything that comes from me.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that was kind of like me putting my feet in the water as far as putting together, because I've recorded since I was 16, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just making music, and I've been writing since I was 11, 12. But I didn't know, as far as me as an artist, you gotta identify that within yourself, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, you have to know what type of artist you are.
No, it has
Because you're
to.
gonna go through different phases.
Exactly.
Because you might be playing different, like, you might be in the streets doing some shit, but you like, the type of rappers you like might be an Andre 3000 when he played, like, you might want to hear the Andre 3000 flute album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
absolutely, dude.
Like, you know, like,
It'll
it just be all
surprise you,
type of
yeah.
different shit.
Yeah.
So, and you might want to go different lanes. You might not want to do the typical shit that rap has been seeing for hundreds of years.
Right. You want to do some original shit.
You want to you want to have your own lane. You don't want to be, you don't want to have motherfucker, well, he stole from me. No, the fuck, I did not.
You know I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You might have been influential in some aspects, but you can't just say I'm a carbon copy of no motherfucker.
Exactly.
And I pride myself in that as an artist, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But that's just for the Teremini. But the Double Voice Sword was, I got a love for R&B music. You know what I'm saying?
And that's mostly what that was, yeah. So like it's
but not
two
just
different things.
Any R&B though. Exactly. It was like it's like damn, this is a divide. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I like New Jack Swing type of R&B.
Yeah.
So I love music. Period. First off, that's number one. But I like the New Jack Swing vocals, and I wanted to kind of emulate certain artists that I adore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And certain Lisbons of my music.
Yeah.
And some of that was the Teddy Riley campaign with the guy.
Yeah.
And you got, you know what I'm saying, Devontae Swing and Jodeci and shit like that.
Yeah.
Jodeci.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I tried to like add certain, okay, he did a riff and run like that. Let me see if I can throw that in there, you know what I'm saying? Because these niggas can't do that. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Like Drake is he do his thing, but he ain't putting the sauce on it like how he nigga did.
Right, dude.
Yeah.
No,
that's how I felt though.
Yeah. No,
So
I feel like Drake is so lazy now, though, dude. You get what I'm saying?
So, oh my gosh, I do.
Now, you know what? I think that's what money do though.
Yeah.
When you getting comfortable.
You see what works, and you're like, this
You're a
pays me
creature
the
of
most,
habit.
and I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with
you know what I'm saying?
Drake, do you ever feel like he hasn't grown up lyrically? Like
He's going backwards.
Like, okay, how do I explain this? So okay, how old is Drake?
He's like 37.
Okay, well, I'm in my 30s.
Something like that.
But in my 30s, do I go, my ex cheated on me, blah blah blah. I need my homie to fucking drop some verses, blah blah blah. That last album, great. But then he put out that new one with the weird squiggly fucking thing.
The heart thing, yeah.
For the
fuck is it called?
FATD for all the dogs.
Yeah. You got me.
For all the dogs.
That shit fucking sucked. I like the other shit. I like the other shit with fucking 21
You know what
Savage.
made me
And
mad?
he's back in the fucking background going 21.
That's
You know
21.
what made me
21.
You know what made me mad about that album? Because I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but he's not an adult with this shit yet though.
Right.
So little
That's
white
what
girls
Joe
gonna be
was-
listening to this shit all the
Yeah.
damn time, and then they're gonna fucking listen to some old wise man saying some real shit about their lives.
You know what I
Is
think
what
it
I'm
was,
thinking.
though? This is my opinion. I'm not sure, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not in Drake's head, but I think he fell out of love with rap.
I think so too.
Cause I'm listening to Fabulous drop a fucking freestyle every Friday, and he's just turned 44,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh shit.
and he still loves rap.
You know
Yeah.
who? Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like Drake, okay, he saw what worked. He got addicted to the fame. He was already like famous, you get what I'm saying? And so he never really, I don't know. They talk about industry plants, and I'm not saying he's an industry plant, but it's more like he didn't have to do shit. You get what I mean? He just walked in, he walked off of a movie set into the rap game and like just said, this is literally what's happening. The show he was on, Degrassi, every song that he puts out now is just him describing the episode of the show that he was on in fucking Degrassi. Like
Now let me say this about
sweetheart
Drake.
shit. Yeah.
Just a disclaimer, because you know I don't know who's gonna see this, because I love Drake. You know what I mean?
I like him. I like him too. Yeah.
I love Drake, but I love Drake. Let me just keep it clear. I love Drake from the early days when he was a Fonte and Little Brother fan.
Sure. Exactly.
Yeah, when he was a Fonte and a Little Brother fan, because he took his style. He took a lot of style from Fonte.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But when he was in that era of style, like the Don't You Got a Man with Dwelle and shit,
Yeah.
that was classic Drake. Cause I was like, yeah, he's an MC. He loves the sport of this shit.
Exactly.
But then once the Lil Wayne and
You know you're gonna charge it?
he started seeing how the secular world really
No, absolutely,
is.
dude. So
The
when
secular
he
world
was,
fucked him up, I think.
dude, yeah, no, you're not wrong at all. Fucking when he met Lil Wayne, that's when he started changing those lyrics. Fucking like, I swear to God, he went through the beginning, like you're talking about, and then as soon as he met Lil Wayne, he did his little weird wannabe lyrical shit, and then now he's not even on that shit anymore. It's like 4 different generations of this dude. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to the J. Cole song. I'm listening to the first J. Cole.
Bro, what do you do?
Look behind you.
Just go do it real quick.
Sorry, guys.
No, this is gonna be in this because it's awesome.
Nah, it's funny, guys. That's cool. Don't cut it.
Don't cut it at all.
It's classic.
Anyway, good.
So from J. Cole and Drake in the morning,
Yeah.
right?
Behind you.
Classic.
Right there, that plug right there.
To
Plug right
the
there.
fucking
Thank you.
first person shooter, I was like, nah, it's not the same Drake. J. Cole is in love still.
Yeah.
Drake, I mean, he just don't know what he want to do. He just want to do something different.
I think he's trying to be
Oh,
like futuristic music. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like future
But J.
rapper, but
Cole
actual
is like-
futuristic music and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you know those old movies you would watch, like, okay, Fifth Element, for example.
Oh,
like,
shit.
you hear the rap music in Fifth Element? That's
Wait, what
literally
do you
just
mean?
rap music now. Do you get what I'm saying?
What?
The movie
Yeah, that's
Fifth
what-
I
Element.
got you.
Yeah. You don't remember music from the movie? That's just an example. Any fucking way. Any movie about the future from the 80s and 90s that would have like, oh, this is what music's going to sound like in the future. That's what they're doing now. You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say so much
sound
as
like that?
futuristic. I'd say-
Absolutely. Check it out. There used to be three
Still.
verses to a song, 3 hooks to a song.
Oh,
now
God,
it's 2
yeah.
verses or 1.
That's 'cause
and they're not
everybody
even
got fucking ADD.
exactly, and they're not even full verses, and then fucking they're shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Now, my prediction is a full song anymore. Like, this is going to happen. They're going to go. We're rappers. We're not in a band. Why are we formatting our songs the same way that bands are? I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
I can put a beat any way I want it to go. I can make one verse even and one verse odd. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Do you get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like, and that's what I've noticed that they're doing now. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Like,
it's
two
exactly
verses.
what's happening.
And listen, I caught that wave because most of my music is like, shit, 1 to 2 verses.
Right. No, I've
It's
been
rare
doing
to see
that
3
shit.
verses,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
But that's because I caught on.
because
It's
I'm
like,
one dude.
well, not only that, that's true, but it's also that if I do 3 verses, it's like I'm just stretching, you know, I'm just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
There's
a
not.
slow-
I don't want to be rapping for 4 minutes, stuff. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what about that Migos song that's fucking like
Yeah.
20 minutes long? Is that Walk It Like I Talk It? Walk It
But
Like
that's
I
why
Talk
they did it. Is because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, let's
Yeah.
just make a long ass song. It's like, you know that rock song Inagata Vida? It's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah,
They just
yeah.
made it that long
I
because
think
they were
repeat
like,
value
there is
is
not
the
a long
repeat
song.
value though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not going to repeat a 20 minute like, ooh, that was a whew.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel like
Let me put that on again. Let me listen to it for 20 minutes
Nah,
again.
unless you working out or some
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Like, oh, run the
We're gonna go
mile.
roof a house, throw that fucking Migos song.
That Migos song, like, we're not done yet.
That's a sermon. You want to go to church. You're like, nah, I'm not trying to preach. I'm just, making the music that, get you in the mood.
Exactly.
Like, shit.
fuck.
Oh my god.
Did you guys see those aliens in Miami, dude?
So, because we're talking about this, I have no idea about this. You gotta
So
explain this to me.
the other day, like maybe yesterday, day before, I just started seeing people posting. They're like, "What's going on in Miami? What's going on in Miami?" And then I go hit the YouTube, everything, TikTok. So apparently there was a shooting at a mall in Miami, which involved like 3 teenage kids, and then someone filming it saw like supposedly an 8-foot creature.
Wait, hold on. Is
walking
this
on the scene.
the kid
Yeah.
in his backyard, you mean?
No, that was months ago.
Oh,
This was just
oh,
the other
okay.
day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I know what you're talking about. That was in Nevada.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
All right, all right.
but the Miami one just the other day. So all the videos, the same dude, he put it out. And he's like, "Oh my god, what is this?" And then hours later, he's like, "Oh, I wanted to let you guys know that video was just for shock value, blah blah blah." And then everybody's like, "Nah, he's lying, dude." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But because there were so many damn cops on the scene, is why everybody's tripping on it. They're like, "Why would there?" Like every cop in Miami was there, bro. You get what I'm saying?
So did the cops
Wow.
say anything about did they see anything?
Yeah, well, no, they said it. They said the 8-foot creature, like, because they said no, it's a shadow on, because they're walking along the building, like they're like, oh, it's a shadow on the wall
What
of
the
3
fuck?
people being casted.
That
onto
is
the wall.
exactly what I read as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very true.
But
Yeah, I
it's
just read, I was like, yeah.
Exactly. It's interesting to me though because like probably 7 years ago now, it was front page fucking news that the government knows UFOs are real and nobody batted an eye. And then they said it again last year and everybody went and fucking ape shit. And I'm like, you guys know they've been saying this shit like every 5 years. But
Yeah.
like what? It's interesting to me because
this. Like, oh, there's an alien in Miami, and they're trying to cover it all up. And it's like, if they were trying to do that, do you guys not understand the government can control YouTube? You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no,
like,
Especially Google just bought it.
That's what I'm
they
saying. Yeah, they got all the AI shit right now, bro. If it was an actual video of an actual alien that was threatening like fucking federal security, that shit would have been deleted before it was ever fucking spread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no government. The government's not gonna let any corporation, Amazon, Google, any of that get too big to where they can't get a card up in there.
Exactly.
But you want to get the perks of the government card.
Wait,
in there
hold
too.
on.
Exactly.
On that note, though, the problem with Elon Musk is that he has been affecting the government. It's because he affected the Ukraine war because he has more money than any motherfucker on this planet right now.
What are you doing in the Ukraine war?
So the Ukraine, so he provided internet service to them. He pointed the satellites towards shit, and he fucking made it so they could have Wi-Fi to get all their shits running.
Yeah, but that's okay.
And that's another whole fucking thing.
But
But
then-
he did affect a war.
Okay, but then okay, so check it out.
Not even aliens.
But that's what I'm saying. But they can't blame him for that because he gave everyone fucking internet. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Like everyone but North Korea has Wi-Fi now.
He's definitely wolf
Yeah.
and sheep's clothing.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Like
Yeah.
he's the beast, bro.
He's playing both sides. Fuck the other fucker.
He
He's
is the
got-
He's
one.
dangerous as shit.
That's
You
the
know what
that's
I'm
the thing
saying?
is they like so you know freedom in America, all this other shit. That's why he moved from South Africa to come to America because they weren't gonna let him do that shit in South Africa because here in America, like America is so goddamn dumb. They're like, we will let somebody get rich enough to fucking take us all out. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? At any given minute, Elon Musk could just go, hey, guess what, guys? I just fucking bought all the fucking stock in the
He's gonna
world.
eat off the crumbs.
Exactly.
Drop
Yeah.
off, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But it's fucking crazy. What's crazy about that, dude, is so a lot of people don't know this, but Utah has a big deal to do with NASA. Right up here in Tremonton
Oh, yeah.
is a place called Thykol.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring up Dugway.
The Dugway too, Dugway
Okay,
Proving
yeah.
Grounds. But Thykol is the place where they actually
Yeah.
build spaceships, bro. Right up the
Man,
street. from
fuck
us and shit.
Dugway. I just
Dude.
sidebar.
No, for
You're
real,
not
dude.
gonna- You're not gonna deviate.
Oh my god.
Fuck Dugway, okay?
Dugway is a
I went out
crazy-
there and did,
Dugway, yeah.
you know, I run a business and shit.
Yeah.
I had my business and
Yeah.
offer services, and we did a service out there.
Hell yeah.
And-
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I have a movie business, Royal Movies LLC. Man.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay.
We should put that shit on there. You should be our sponsor next time.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, but seriously, man, gave me a fucking ticket, man. Well, it gave my guy a ticket too.
For real?
He was handling some business for me, gave him a ticket. I came to see about it, he gave me a ticket.
Everybody get it.
Everybody get it.
Man,
Let me call
fuck
my
y'all,
boss.
man.
For what? Because of, like,
Man,
did you
but-
like trespass or something? What happened?
Nah, it was just kind of like, if I'm gonna be real, it was kind of like some profiling. You know?
Yeah. No, I see
and,
that.
And then it was I had some music playing. It was like the music was too loud.
Right.
It was just like some.
But you're
very
delivery
gay
driving, so who
That
cares?
is not to say no respect.
No, I get you. No,
It was stupid. It was
It is.
stupid shit.
Alright.
But okay. Anyway, so but okay.
But okay, fuck that.
Fuck
okay, the
Dugway.
NASA. So
Okay, back
let me
on.
ask you this though.
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with the Texas Instrument project that's going on out here?
Like the calculators?
No, they had like a tower that was rebuilt. No. Listen, the
That's-
Texas Instrument.
But that's the same people, though, right?
They created a nano chip that's supposed to be big.
Really?
That's supposed to it's supposed to control like a lot of things. Like I don't know. It's nano.
You know what we should do, bro? Now that we're on this shit, is like we should in this podcast, all three, because I know where the fuck these places are. That's what I was getting at. Listen,
Yeah.
my grandpa used to work for Thykol. Okay, like
Oh, shit.
yeah, dude. Like that's like half of his farm originally belonged. Okay, he was hella Mormon. His farm was originally a commercial farm. He sold like cows, like beef, dairy, shit like that. And then the Mormons stepped in and they were like, hey, will you help the Bishop Storehouse? So he dedicated half his farm to the Bishop Storehouse. Then NASA came in and built Thykol, like right next to his property, and then recruited him because he was in the Navy as a mechanic, like a helicopter mechanic. So they recruited him so that he could build spaceship parts. Anyway, say all that to say this. Utah, like right along, okay, right here, you know the front runner train?
Yeah.
When you're getting on the front runner, bro, like, and you go, after the front runner starts and moves, off to the side on the left right there, right next to the homeless shelter is like old spaceship parts just sitting there, right over there. It's fucking, yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Oh, I know
swear to
exactly
God.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, like big ass
I know
cylinders,
exactly.
all
Yeah,
that shit.
I've
Wow.
seen the shit. I've seen the shit.
Yeah.
So that's fucking bananas.
It's fucking nuts, right?
That's
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are you will? Fuck it.
So
I'm
check
not,
it. Okay,
I'm not gonna
real
ask
quick. You
you
guys want to hear a story? You guys want to hear a story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you about to say what I'm asking?
My first core memory as a child was
you're not
the
gonna say what I'm asking.
My first core memory as a child was the Challenger exploding, the mission, the Challenger.
Oh, yeah, okay,
you want
yeah.
to in 1986? You want to know why? Listen to this. My grandpa, James T. Palmer, look this shit up. James Townsend Palmer worked for Flag Hall, and he was over gaskets and adhesives. I don't know what the fucking department is actually called.
Like they just seal things
Yeah,
up.
so they developed a glue, like an emergency glue and adhesive and shit for all their spaceship parts. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so on the day of the launch, my grandpa's crew is the one who called them and said, hey, don't launch the fucking spaceship because the glue we developed here in Utah is not going to hold up on the ship because there's different humidity in Florida where you are launching from. And they said, doesn't fucking matter. Hung up, shot that fucker in the air, and everybody died.
Oh my
And
god.
I saw it with my own fucking eyes, bro. Like,
That's dope as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
It is
dope.
dope.
It's not dope, but it's dope.
But yeah,
Shit.
yeah, I swear to God. Okay, what were we gonna ask?
I was gonna ask. Okay, so we were talking about aliens,
Aliens. Yeah.
specifically aliens.
Yeah, specifically.
aliens. Extraterrestrials.
What's the
So,
question, Zach? Hit me.
One time, Opie told me this crazy ass story
We'll get
about
into that.
sexy aliens. I want to hear it now. Can I hear it? Can we hear it?
We'll get into that another.
Come
that's
on,
that's
I
an
want
hour-long
to.
thing.
I know it's
they're not
not-
even sexy.
I-
I don't know where you got that.
You
from.
fucking
Every
said they
time
were
you repeat
sexy
it.
aliens.
No, I did. I've never said that. It was 3 dudes. That's all I've ever said. And he
Okay,
keeps
well,
saying
fuck.
sexy. Something is going on.
Okay, they
with
were
you,
Norwegian.
man.
They were sexy. It was 3 dudes. What?
We'll get into that a whole other time.
You said you got a tattoo on your penis somehow.
No,
Fucking-
I never said that either. What the fuck are you even
Fucking
talking
fine then. We'll talk about the sexy aliens later.
Jesus Christ. What's your next project for the Prince?
So I've been working on some stuff at the moment. I think the next project is going to be called
Here?
Hierarchy.
Yeah, yeah. I get you. Yeah.
So that's going to be the next project. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to have that released around March.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? March, April-ish, springtime-ish, you know.
Hell yeah. Let's
The
get
goal
this
is to have 3 projects done by the end of this year, you know what I'm saying, before 2025. So, yeah, the next project is Hierarchy, man. It's going to be, you know, just me, you know, placing my dominance. Excuse me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Placing my dominance as, you know what I'm saying, one of the top hip-hop artists, you know what I'm saying, amongst, you know, the Salt Lake, you know what I mean, region, since I'm living in this Utah. You know what I'm saying? I am from Atlanta originally. You know, I came out here in 2013, and you know, between 2013 and now, I've been, you know, here. Went back to Atlanta for a little minute, and I was in Vegas for a couple years too. So,
You really got some bangers. You have no idea. I listened to a couple of those and I was like, these are great fucking tracks, and
appreciate
I
it.
am astounded. Like I'm not trying to say this to be fucking mean, but I had doubt when I was coming towards it. I was like, this is just another one of those like rappers that we have, and it's just gonna be the stereotypical stuff that we always see. And no, I actually listened to those 2 albums all on SoundCloud, and I was impressed with the SoundCloud ones. And even the music videos they got on freaking YouTube, I was like, hell yeah, man! Like this is really, you got it, man. Like
Hey, man,
I'm
that's
like,
big, man.
I'm like happy. I'm like
appreciate
you're no joke. Like I'm like, hell yeah, you actually are singing and rapping. And
Fuck
that's
yeah.
fucking great, man.
Fuck yeah.
Like no idea how happy that makes me to like actually be able to genuinely say that like I like your music. Like, you know what I mean? Like I got you, bro. Like that. Like you good, man. I got you.
I appreciate that.
Like
man.
you really are good at it. I hate lying to people. Like I fucking hate that. I'd be like sitting here with somebody and be like, oh yeah, you're like, oh,
Nah, make it
what
hot,
track you
man.
coming out with? Like, it's like, oh, this is so good. Like, no, you really are fucking great, man. Like I am so astounded and surprised by it.
Man, hey,
That
seriously,
woo,
man.
that like I
Woo, hey.
you got me. I fucking love that
I
shit.
appreciate it, man.
Loved it.
Thank you, man.
Tell the fine people at home where they can find all your shit, Prince.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, type in Prince 4, Roman numeral 4. It's going to be IV. All right, so Prince IV Derez, Derez, man. You can check me out on all platforms. I got yeah, no, but catch me on all platforms. I got 3 projects out. My first one is Product of the Cab, and then I have Tamika's Oldest, rest in peace to my beautiful mother. And then I have my last project, which is Iron Fist. So
Is that what
check it out.
that is? Tamika's Oldest is Tamika's your mother?
Yes, my mom. Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
man. That's fucking
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
I appreciate
So
it.
that's the name of one of your albums, correct?
That's my
Yeah.
second tape.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So with that, you can find us first January 19th at Funk and Dive. Shout out
Yes,
Brandon
yes, sir.
Breadman.
Are
Yes,
y'all
sir.
gonna be there? You gonna be there too?
Yeah,
All three of us,
We're
bro.
gonna rock out, man. We're gonna have a fucking ball.
Hell yeah,
Fuck
we
yeah.
are. So Brandon Breadman put us on at Funk and Dive January
Shout out Brandon
19th,
Breadman.
right here in Ogden City, Utah.
Yes, sir.
And then February 7th, we will be at the Gem in Idaho Falls. Shout out Grim Dickens at Grim Entertainment. Thank
Shout
you
out
for
Grim
that.
Entertainment.
And that's with Mac Lethal and Gorilla Nims.
I'm excited for Gorilla Nims and Mac Lethal
Fuck
alone.
yeah, bro. Hey, you guys
That's
know
gonna
Gorilla
be fire.
Nims? His videos, Bing Bong,
Bing
fuck your
bong,
life.
fuck
Hey
your life.
Joe Byron, take me
So-
out to dinner, baby. Yeah.
Videos you can watch it.
And he goes, don't you ever disrespect me looking like something.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. He does all the presidents, and it's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
like this hilarious banter between all of them. It's
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
amazing.
And then
That's gonna be fire.
that's gonna be a good
That's
one.
gonna be a fucking war.
Fuck yeah. And then, and then right after that, February 24th, right back here in Ogden, Utah at the Funk and Dive for our music video shoot for Moon Boots. All 3 of us
Yes,
will
sir.
be there. It's going to be fucking amazing.
It's gonna be a fucking glamour show.
It's going to be an event.
Extravaganza.
So do we all
It's gonna be
dress up like
extravaganza, for
in
sure.
like spacesuits or?
Why? No.
Alright, fuck it, whatever.
It's gonna be a fucking fire.
However,
ass
though,
event,
I
man.
do have
Stay
a birthday
tuned,
coming
man.
up.
Yeah,
on February
what is your
2nd.
birthday?
February
February
2nd.
2nd.
Groundhog's Day.
We got to figure out something to do for that.
I don't know what to do because I want to do something like Bill Murray
Yeah.
and like have it like a repeat day,
Absolutely.
and I don't know exactly what to do yet. Because I threw a show.
It's gonna be a fucking ball.
That was 2019 when I did the last show at Kamikazes, but I'm probably never going to be able to do a show at Kamikazes.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I mean, I can.
With
but
that,
whatever.
let's shout out our sponsor real quick. We'll get it cracking. CosmicHorrorShow.com, Angela Barrett, for all of your merchandise needs. Thank you for sponsoring Stella's on beautiful 25th in historic Ogden. Love you guys so much. Our artist of the week, Prince Derez. You can click the audio on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Unless you're on TikTok, then it's in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Love y'all for real. Black True Brutal Broadcast. You're not going to like this week for content. You can find us everywhere. Let's fucking do it, man.
You.
Love you guys, man. Thank you guys. It's cool fucking awesome.
Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time.
Ooh, Prince Folk, man. We back again, man. Check. I remember my playing shit like MJ, and I've been stacking up the money like the Kimbe, and I've been preaching good game. I'm a sensei. Just caught a red bone yellow like a Penske. I turned a bitch to a Monica Lewinsky and made sure bill account on empty. If you ain't wake up to a 10, you won't understand. I'm mad at hell. I just broke the lab rubber band. I'm just trying to be a blessing to my brother, man. The white man want us back into the motherland, and we still need justice for Breonna Taylor. If it's war, I swim to it like a fucking sailor. Baby, treat me like the man, the fucking mayor. You don't know if you a fan or a fucking hater, and I feel like I was born to give instructions. You a paper daddy type, got your son cussing. If a nigga play with me, it's gonna be repercussions. She give me bread, then head, opposite concussion. I just got a DM from Rush. I need you to wire that'll have me blushing. Far as LLC, I get a legal bag. That mean that I punch my own clock. You a dope boy with no love on your own block. I slap a pussy nigga, then set my own shop. I remember my playing shit like MJ, and I've been stacking up the money like the Kimbe, and I've been preaching good game. I'm a sensei. Just caught a red bone yellow like a Penske. I turned a bitch to a Monica Lewinsky and made sure bill account on empty. If you ain't wake up to a 10, you won't understand. I'm mad at hell. I just broke the lab rubber band. I remember my playing shit like MJ, and I've been stacking up the money like the Kimbe, and I've been preaching good game. I'm a sensei. Just caught a red bone yellow like a Penske. I turned a bitch to a Monica Lewinsky and made sure bill account on empty. If you ain't wake up to a 10, you won't understand. I'm mad at hell. I just broke the lab rubber band.